Hello, good evening students. In this video, I will let you know through a BlueJ editor how the program works, using how we write the program basically using methods. In the last video or in my channel, you can see that I have shown you, I've given you a program to perform addition and subtraction using methods. The same you can do using in a BlueJ. Let's see how it works, how to write a code. So first for this I need to write a class first, class. Okay, let's write this class demo. Okay, so after this we'll write here, so we'll write over here, first we'll write over here, suppose one method will write public int. Okay, public int add, let us write here int a comma int b. So these are called parameters. These are called parameters. These are the variables local to this method add because it is inside a method. Now inside a class we will write two variables over here, that is int sum1 comma sub2. Okay, these are the instance variable to store the results. Now inside this method block we'll write one the definition of the we'll write the definition of the method of this method add, which is like this. Let us write here sum1 equal to a plus b, a plus b. Okay, now this function has a return type integer, so it will return integer type value, return sum1, return sum1. Okay, so let me comment this statement. This is a method declaration, this is a method declaration, and this is a method body inside the curly brackets. Body starts from the curly brackets, method definition or method body, we can say method body oblique, or we can say a definition, method definition. Clear? Now similarly we'll write one subtraction method to perform subtraction also. Control C, Control V will change over here. Let us give the function name as subtraction. Let us change this variable as C, and let us give this as D. Okay, now let us use this sub2, that is C minus D. The logic of the subtraction method is C minus D. Now it will return a value to the function because the return type is integer, as you can see, sub2. Now after doing this we'll write a display method like this, public void display. We'll keep this display method as void because it will return nothing to the function. So we'll write here public void display, public void display, and we'll write the method definition like this. Okay, so now let us write here system dot out dot println. See the actual sum of a and b. See the actual style of writing a code. Sum of a and b, sum of a and b equal to sum of a and b equal to plus the result is sum1. Okay, now same thing will copy for subtraction also. Control C and write a Control V. Subtraction of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, subtraction of this one, subtraction equal to, let us give here subtraction equal to subtraction, better write subtraction result equal to sub2. So this is what is sub2. Clear? Now let us close this method body. So this is the method declaration. Let us comment it over here. Students, keep following my videos so that you will be able to understand how to write a code in the exams. So Control V, these comment statements are must. These are the comment statements, these are the must. This is the method body, this is the method body. Same here also, this is the method body here. Let me comment this for this one inside the method body. Okay, now what we'll do here, see all these are non-static methods. Non-static method means in each method there are no static keyword written here. See, is there any static keyword written here? No static keyword. That means that these are non-static methods. So non-static methods are always called using objects. So first we will create a main method, public static void main string args, okay. And after this, inside this we'll create a object of this method demo class, as you can see. So method demo class will create an object here like this, method demo ob equal to new method demo. Object creation is done. We can comment it, object creation done. Comment should be necessary. Now here we'll write two more variables. Suppose int x equal to 10, or better write x 20 comma y equal to 10. Okay, now after this what we will do is we'll call this all this method using an object called ob. Now ob dot sum equal to, will pass these parameters x and y. These are the actual parameters. I'll teach you the concept of actual parameter in the later in the topics. Okay, now same for subtraction also, same for display method. Okay, now you need to understand this one here. Let me write this first, ob.display. Now the full code is written. Let us close this main method. Now compile this. So there are certain errors. Okay, let me check those errors. What the mistakes are. Let us compile this ob dot. Okay, the subtraction is this is the addition method I've written over here, right? Addition method. And ob.display like this. So this is no syntax error. Now we'll compile this. Compilation is finally done. Now let us run this code. My dear students, you can see the output in the screen. Sum of a and b equal to 30, and subtraction from that is the result is 30 minus 20 is 10. So let us come back to the editor once again. Now you can see over here, see the cursor over here. So this is one method written over here, one method block. That is the addition method block. This is a subtraction method block, the display method block. All these methods are called from a main method using object. Okay. Now the parameters we pass at the time of calling, this is what is called invoking a method. Invoking a method. Okay, this is what is called invoking a method. Okay, let us copy this comment. Comment statements are important in the board exams. So invoking a method. Now all these methods are invoked whenever at the time of invoking a method, the parameter passed are called the actual parameters, and whenever it is passed to the formal parameters, that means suppose ob.x, the x is a value 20 and y is a value 10. At the time of calling, these actual parameters are passed to the formal parameters here in the method declarations. Whenever this method is called, the program control will jump inside this block, calculate the summation and return the sum result. Okay, same for subtraction, and finally we'll call the display method to display the results of these two methods. Okay, I hope it is clear, students. Kindly watch my videos, pause it and watch it, multiple times. If any doubt, do comment it, do like my channel, subscribe it. Thank you, take care.